Ayo, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to the latest installment of Split Second. My name is Julio. I insist on making these videos for some reason. For some reason, also, you insist on viewing. As long as we got this little toxic thing going on, I think we're both gonna be happy, right? Right? Let's go ahead and do the thing, huh? Ayo! Before we continue, please remember to do the likes, do the subs, do the comments. I screwed up that order. Who cares? It's a thing. It's all the YouTube stuff. And yeah, tell your friends. Tell them I have free candy and drive around in a van. And that's actually not. You know what? Don't tell your friends that. Just show these videos to people, huh? People like watching a train wreck, don't they? Anyway, before we go ahead and continue with the main topic of today's video, I'm going to do a quick wrist check. Today, I have my modded Casio DW5600 Bebe. The giveaway for this guy is still going on. Link to the video talking about that in the description. Not here today to talk to you about this fella right here. Today, I want to talk to you about... Hoo-ha! This is the Tandorio Bronze Pilot. They actually don't have like an official name for it or whatever, so I'm just calling it the Tandorio Bronze Pilot. Now, a couple points of order here. This is not the strap that it came on. I got this strap off of eBay. The factory strap was pretty it got the job done for a little while, but I sacrificed it for a greater good. I'm going to show you a quick preview here because that's something I'm gonna put up in a future video, right? So yeah, this is not the factory strap, and I'm kind of an idiot, so I forgot to leave the sacrificing of that strap for after I filmed this video. But just we'll talk about that strap a little bit later. I'll maybe show you it. But anyway, that's the only caveat. Other than that, this watch is just as it came, right? So let's just go ahead and talk about this guy. It's a fun little watch. So yeah. The Tandorio. The Tandorio is one of these seemingly endless Chinese brands that you can find on AliExpress, although this watch came from eBay. But yeah, you can get these on AliExpress, and they're pretty decent price. AliExpress, they have semi-regular sales throughout the year, so you might want to wait on one of those if you're going to buy this from AliExpress. But yeah, this is actually a pretty cool watch, right? Gloves! So... yeah, so you have CUSN8 construction of the mid case, the bezel, and the crown, right? Everything is unsigned, so this is probably going to be like a super quick review. There's not really a whole lot to get into here, right? As you can see, just right off the bat, 0 anti-reflective coating. It's like a photocopier, like meow, 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 meow. I mean, you clicked on this video, man. You knew what you were getting into. So, let's go ahead and start with the dial, as we usually do. So you got this blue dial with a bit of a sunburst effect to it. It's actually pretty kind of pronounced, actually, which is really fun. The printing on the dial is kind of You got a Type A Flieger here, which has only the hours, not the minutes, right? Which makes for a pretty clean look overall. You have minute track on the outer of the dial, on the outer portion of the dial, with a triangle and 2 dots at 12, right? 1, 2, and then 4 through 11 as far as Arabics go. The hands are a pretty broadsword type hand that you see traditionally included with Fliegers, along with a needle tip second hand. The crystal is sapphire. As you can see here, we're getting a pretty decent reading. And yeah, case back is stainless steel, which is kind of what you want to keep your wrist from getting all green. The case back does feature a lot of the specifications. So you have a sapphire crystal, automatic movement. You can tell that this is like an off-the-shelf case back because all stainless steel. Yeah, no, it's not. And water resistant, 200 meters. Again, I mean, I have no reason to suspect that it isn't, because you do have a screw-on case back with actually a screw-down crown. You can see the threading right there on the crown, on the stem tube, crown tube, the dingus where you screw in the crown, right? Which, I don't know. I'm not taking this diving anytime soon. Let's just say that. The case has patinaed already a little bit, because I have had this for a few months now. Powering this watch is a Seiko NH35, which means that, among other things, you are going to be getting a date feature, which is here at 3. And it does feature a nice little printed frame around the date window. This watch, you can find it for at or around $100, which honestly, for CU NSN8 Bronze, is not a bad deal. In terms of finishing on the case, you know, with bronze, you don't want to go too fancy because it's going to patina anyway, right? So usually what you're going to see is you're going to see some flavor of brushed. This watch has a horizontal brush on the mid case and circular brushing on the top, including the lugs there. So yeah, this is, like I said, pretty quick review, pretty quick information that we're going to be providing here. Not a whole lot to get into with this watch. Let's just go ahead and take a few measurements of the side, because even though this is a Flieger design, it's actually really small for a Flieger. What we have here is 39mm case width, a lug to lug of 47.5, 11.8 millimeters, so 12 millimeters almost thick, which, you know, it's not bad considering it's a NH35, which are a little bit thicker than, say, your Miyotas, for example. And the lug width is 20 millimeters on the button, which means that you aren't going to have too much trouble finding straps for this fella. And there it is on wrist. I have a 7.5-inch wrist for your reference. And, you know, even though the diameter is small on this thing, the lug to lug is ideal. So it has slightly, I'm not going to say they're slightly longer lugs, but you know, the lug to lug is what you really want to look out for when you're looking at, you know, the size of a watch versus the size of your wrist. And even though it's a smaller watch, I don't feel like it wears too small on my wrist. Definitely this strap was a hell of an upgrade. Now, what do I like? I have really enjoyed watching this thing patina over the past couple months, right? I'm probably going to be doing a video where I play around with this and maybe, you know, reset the patina and then maybe do like a forced patina. And play around with different ways of doing that, right? But bronze cases are they're just fun. Some people don't like them because of the patina, but the patina is kind of the point, right? So if you're getting a bronze watch and you're complaining about the patina, I feel sorry for you. I also like, you know, the sapphire crystal. That's always great. It makes it so that it doesn't scratch as easily. Although you want to be careful about blunt impact because sapphire shatters instead of scratching. I like the fact that it has a screw down crown. And yeah, just overall, this is a really solid watch for the money. What do I wish were different? The printing does look very cheap. The handset is kind of very basic. And the loom on this thing just flat out sucks. But for the money, honestly, I can't complain. I did not really enjoy the strap. The strap that it came with had a stainless steel buckle, which was just driving me nuts. So I found this strap on eBay, which is part of a Bund strap that I'm going to throw up here, a shot of the whole thing. And it does have brass finishings. They're not bronze, but, you know, they're a close enough match, closer than steel anyway. And also, you know, I feel like a Bund is a better fit for a Flieger. But overall, all things considered, I didn't find any quality control issues with this watch. And I think that it is pretty good value for money. Very quick and dirty video today, super unscripted. If you want to find one of these for yourself, there will be a link in the description. That link is an affiliate link, so if you click on that, the channel does receive a little bit of money, and you do help support the channel. The watch will not cost you any more than you would normally pay for it. So you want to go ahead and take advantage of the AliExpress sale that's going on right now and get this watch for as cheap as you can possibly get it. The downside of AliExpress is that you are going to be waiting quite a bit to get your watch, but you're definitely going to get it for as cheap as you possibly can. What do you think of the Tandorini here, the Tandorifico, the Tandorius, the Tandapan?
The Tom Man making copies. The Tomster, Tomaruski. The Tom Meister.
And that is for the older crowd. A lot of people, if you're younger, you are not going to get that joke, but whatever. Just know that Saturday Night Live was a very different game back then. Anyway, that'll be it for me. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, do all of them fun YouTube things. Share this video with a friend who might enjoy it. I am trying to get the channel to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And, you know, that might happen. That might not. But I will say this, you know, I just came up with this off the cuff. Future Julio is talking a bunch of crap about me, but screw that guy. He's not living my life. If we make it to 1,000 subs by the end of the year, I'm going to do the biggest giveaway I've ever done. I don't know what that is yet, but it's going to be great. It's going to be great. And yeah, you know, as that becomes more of a reality, you know, I will kind of figure it out, what's going on and what I'm going to give away. But I'm going to make it a good one. I'm going to make it worth your while. I'm going to make it worth your trouble. Stay tuned. But for now, we'll focus on the giveaway of this bad boy right here. Again, video link in the description for the instructions. That'll be it for me. This is what happens when I go unscripted. I do not know how to shut up. Stay safe, mask up, and be kind to each other, all right? Because life can change. That was not a split second. That was almost a full second. In a split second. Whoa! You made it all the way to the end of the video? Really? That's amazing. Even I don't make it all the way to the end of the video. Well, if you like what you saw, click here for another video and click here to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to ring that bell so you're notified whenever I publish a new video. Thanks for watching.